NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Fox, to the inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. For three. And there's Fox on the assist from Barnes.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that three. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. And that one's on target from the wing. Edwards has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Wembanyama. Off target from the baseline.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Barnes. Here's Fox. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Randall can't hit. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the wing, right side. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to Castle. Outside Barnes. Launches a three. And Castle with the three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. There's the triple. Edwards, no good. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Pass to Wembanyama. And the shot goes.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
And Allie, thank you for that. Edwards, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Fox finds Vassell. No good on the three. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Barnes. In transition, here they come. Count that bucket.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Here's Edwards. A deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Chris Paul, Jeremy Sohan out there with Johnson. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 3. San Antonio with the ball. 3-point lead. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Fox against Edwards. And Fox, here we go. Shots blocked. Edwards looking for an opening. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Ooh, look at Edwards get after it inside.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minot, and Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Alexander Walker with it. Johnson on him. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Sohan. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Edwards. It's good. Edwards, what strength.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
And Fox powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The shot's good. Edwards got 8 points here in the quarter. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Now here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Randall. Over Barnes. Randall can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Barnes finds Paul. From outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Down low. Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Randall's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now here's DiVincenzo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Here's Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Randall. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Wembanyama screen. And Castle with the 3. Castle's got 8. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Randle against Barnes. Now here's Randle. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Now here's Barnes. No points yet. Fox deciding where to go with it. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
McDaniels with it. Fox picks him up. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Fox against Conley. Shot clock at 3. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Barnes. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Fox. Fox splashing it home from deep.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Outside Edwards. Outside Alexander Walker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Fox. Sohan outside. Wembanyama screen on Randle. The shot by Sohan, no good. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Edwards. The 3 is up. Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Fox for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Fox has got 20 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
3 And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Jeremy Sohan. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Fox for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Fox outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen to take the lead. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Paul. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Barnes finds Vassell. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside McDaniels. The 3. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Got a piece of it. And here's Randall. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Castle.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Fox. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And that one misses. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. San Antonio with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Back to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. That one is off. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's Edwards. And it's in. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. "17 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Fox against Conley. Fox right side. It's good!
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Rich...
love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the one. Five on the clock. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Knocks down the three ball. Randall's got the first points up on the board here for the Timberwolves. And Booker kicks to Dunn. Durant inside. Handle on him. Yep, it counts.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Conley. Gobert. And the shot goes in.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Done outside. Pass to Richards. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Back to Conley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Done outside. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 7.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night. Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a three, so can I.
Durant with a screen on Conley. No good from Booker. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Conley gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Connects from three-point range.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
KD sets the pick for Booker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Randall dishes to Edwards. 12 seconds left to play here in the first. The rebound by Richards.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Lets the three fly, and another three for Minnesota.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Dunn comes in for Allen, and it's Devin Booker in for Jones. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Miller, and Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Pass to Reed. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. O'Neal against Edwards. Over O'Neal. Edwards, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
And Phoenix making a change here. Durant's checked in. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Randle with the putback. Randle on the follow. Randle's got 8 points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Beal. The fader. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Done outside. Fires the 3. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Beal.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
McDaniels gets to Conley. Pass to Randle. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Here's Durant. Strong finish by KD.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Such a wide open look. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Pass to Dunn. Durant for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 5. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bradley Beal picks one up. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Beal can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Down low. Randle is doubled. Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Right side, Kevin Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Picked by Randle. And here's Conley outside. Rebound by the Suns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker outside. KD sets the pick for Booker. At the top of the key, Durant. Outside, Beal. Dunn sets a screen for Beal. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Inside, here's Randle. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish.
To the paint, here's KD. No good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards passes to Randle. Shoots over Richards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Pass to Richards. Here is Durant. Lets it go from deep. Oh, KD buries the 3.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. Allen's checked in for Dunn. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. Beal from long range, and he's good on the 3-ball. Beal's got 9. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Minnesota leading by 8. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Sun shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Jones, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Dunn looking over the floor. Back to Jones. Pass to Booker. Now, here's Dunn. Outside, Jones. Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Edwards against Booker. It's blocked. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Plumlee dishes to Booker. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves leading by 6. Alexander Walker on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. Pass to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Good on the triple.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Jones. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Booker. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Gobert with a screen on Beal. With the shot. Edwards, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Conley. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Here's Booker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So it's the Timberwolves now. Conley with it. Now Beal defending. And Dunn over to help. Edwards kicks to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Suns call time. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Beal, that's for 2. And so Minnesota takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Holmgren following the score by the Lakers. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that time also a missed shot.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Hachimura, right side. Reeves with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. .149 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Reeves with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a three. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 8.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Gilgeous-Alexander takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Pass to James. Hayes with a screen. James against Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside Finney Smith. Off target from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
James against Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Hayes. Finney Smith inside. He's covered by Holmgren. James passes to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by James.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Holmgren with a screen on James. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Vincent. That one goes in.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. For three, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Well, instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hartenstein's got his first bucket in this one. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Thunder trail by 5. Here's Dort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams with it. Dort outside. Fires the three. Drops in the three. Dort's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Inside. Dort with a steal. Williams on the wing. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Holmgren against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
James deciding where to go with it. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Count it. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Reeves against Dort. Doncic outside. Luka! Lethal!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Dort, the pass to Williams. And here's Holmgren. Lets it fly. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness, and the sky is the limit for this guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Shot is good by Reeves. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Williams with it. Finney-Smith's there. Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. .46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Caruso outside. Williams a screen on James. And here's Caruso outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in. Williams has got 9.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's James. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw good from James. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from way outside. It's not going to go for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Lakers on top. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
The Lakers lead by 3. Vincent passes to Hachimura. And the layup is good off the glass. Hachimura's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Here's SGA. Rebound by the Lakers. James with the ball. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. From 11 feet away. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Williams against James. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Hayes.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. SGA working through contact inside.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot wide open. 19 points in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Just so reliable around the rim, guys, and that bucket gives them a solid cushion here late.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
James against Williams. James inside. Nice work inside from James.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
And now we've got an intentional foul. .41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic outside. The Thunder pull it in.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
You saw it by that putback there. He's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Dort outside. It's Williams. High post. From the arc. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Lugens, Dort, give it to him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Right side, Williams. Dort for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Bright spot, not blinding the lights for Dort. Ready for the moment. He took advantage.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
He connects! Timeout. Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put them up 2. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. What a performance they had. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Reeves the pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Barnes. Outside, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles. Oh, man! What a finish!
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Wembanyama, a screen on Reeves. Castle misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Wembanyama with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Fox kicks to Vassell. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Vassell's got 9.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Back to James. Pass to Doncic. LeBron with a screen on Fox. And it's Doncic missing. Spurs leading by 5. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
A 3 from Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Takes a 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defense.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Chris Paul is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Johnson, and it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And there it is for him.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Vincent, the pass to Reeves. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Vanderbilt, a screen on Fox. Here's Reeves. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Tremendous individual play, challenging the heart of that defense.
Fox against Reeves. Fox passes to Johnson. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to connect. 1:58 left to play here in the half. From past the arc. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Reeves.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Paul passes to Sohan. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams changing it up here. On the wing, Barnes. No scoring in this one. Wembanyama, right side. And good that time. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Paul, one of the very best passers in the game, and he gives it to you right on time and on target.
Goes up the baseline. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Wembanyama outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The 8-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Doncic from the arc. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. To the inside, Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Now Goodwin. Pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. James connects from deep.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Austin Reeves has been on display for the Los Angeles. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for the Lakers right now, In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at center. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And they double up Doncic. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James. Hachimura's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fox against Doncic. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. Or the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 4. Reeves finds Doncic. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell. The Lakers also with a sub. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. To halt the run, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
San Antonio making a switch here. Paul's checked in. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Bounce pass from Sohan. 35 seconds left in the third. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
LeBron passes to Hayes. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. With 4 seconds on the clock. Basket counts. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Don't go. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Spurs trail by 6. De'Aaron Fox out there with Paul. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the basket by Johnson.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to connect. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Fox from outside, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
A pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about it on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
LeBron with the bucket.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Now, here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And it's James missing. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. 15 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now. Oh, I tell you, I love seeing Barnes take these shots. Doesn't get overwhelmed, doesn't rush it, takes his time, and delivers.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 13 points in the second half.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look, sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves outside. Here's Doncic. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Fox. It falls.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up. No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Here's Vassell, right between the eyes. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randle. Five to shoot. McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Barnes. Fox left side. Here's the 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Randle outside. Back to Conley. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room. and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Edwards looking for an opening. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Fox against Conley. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's McDaniels. For 3, Randall knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Conley. Sinks the tray. Give him 8.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's McDaniels. Randall outside. The 3 is up. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And you got to have some confidence to fire back like that, Randall, with no shortage of confidence.
Conley against Fox. And Gobert with a block. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The game now all tied up.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Fox against Conley. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Fox. He's covered closely. That shot missing. Edwards fires from way outside, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. 8. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got Anthony Edwards, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Now here's Edwards. Offline with a 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Sohan outside. The 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reed's got 5.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, Watch out.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Pass to Sohan. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Now here's Vassell. Here's Fox. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Randall outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Wembanyama. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ball comes in for Fox. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Wembanyama, screen on Conley. Here's Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Ball against Conley. Here's Gobert. McDaniels passes to Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Julius Randle has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Fox. 12 points for him, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Outside Conley from behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach...
Oh, Fox with the fancy flush.
And a powerful slam by Fox. Even at 6'3", he can still really get up.
Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Pass to Randall. Picked by Gobert. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The free throw drops for Randall.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Three-pointer, Fox. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. The kick out to Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Sohan outside. Outside Barnes. Sohan outside. Now here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take two free throws. It goes on Mike Conley.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
So both teams changing it up here. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Champagnie, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Randall outside. Crosses over. Basket counts. Randall's got 18.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
To the left side wing. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Randall. He's got 18. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the long J. Randall's got 11 in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
What a performance for Julius Randle. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the power forward position. And Minnesota with some changes. Garza comes in for Minot, and Clark is subbed in for Alexander Walker.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And that one drops for him.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Three-pointer, Fox. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter. Edwards with it. Reed sets a screen. Edwards can't hit. Pass to Sohan. Nice D from Reed.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Clark with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Fox. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by 1. Champagnie, the pass to Johnson. Here's Fox. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Vassell against McDaniels. Nice D from Vassell.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Fox gets it to go inside.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Edwards against Wembanyama. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Fox. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside McDaniels. Over Vassell. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points. And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he makes both free throws.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Fox finds Wembanyama. And it's good.
Already in year 1, Wembanyama hitting shots in crucial parts of the game.
Outside Conley. Left side Edwards. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Count it!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting. Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Now here's Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Conley. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. And the Spurs start out with the ball. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Count that one. Fox has got 35 in the game. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Barnes, it's good.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Randle, right side. Wide open look. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Randle's got 26.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Here's Fox. Fox hits it right through the contact.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Fox for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Randle finds Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. It's stolen. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Fox right side. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Oh my! What a shot! And Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they need...
Going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Now, this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
Randall finds Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Sinks the triple.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 2.
Oh, that's unbelievable. How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Here's Powell. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Randall no good. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Harden. Outside Leonard. Powell with it from outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Harden the pass to Leonard. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
At the elbow, Jones. Pass to Powell. Now Bogdanovich. To the middle, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Randall. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Miller. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. They set the pick. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3. Clippers leading by 4. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Here's Coffey, defended by Alexander Walker. And Coffey gets it to go.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
On the wing, Jones, covered by Miller. Here's Simmons, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Back to DiVincenzo. Miller with a screen on Simmons. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Conley against Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Randle from outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randle's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Pass to Leonard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Coffey's checked in. And Torres, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, There's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post-game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jones. And it's Powell in for Amir Coffey. From deep Harden, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Harden. Conley with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 now.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the 5. Roam in the paint. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Leonard dishes to Dunn. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Right side, Conley. Outside, Edwards. A 3-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Conley kicks to Randle. Pass to McDaniels from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. McDaniels got himself on the board with 3 there.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Zubac kicks to Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Over Conley, and again the Clippers good for 2.
This is just where James Harden's decision-making, his ability to read the floor. You want to concede the mid-range? He's going to say no problem.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randle no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The lead is 2. And talk about fit doors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night. That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Pass to Powell. And here is Dunn. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Dunn's got 7 points.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Randall. Over Jones. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Randall.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Here's DiVincenzo. A three-pointer's right on target. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
DiVincenzo with it. He has 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Doesn't go that time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. But Timberwolves on top, up by 2. And we'll get it going after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Leonard with no one around. And the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Here's Edwards. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Outside Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Both teams will make substitutions. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Harden gets the bucket.
It feels like any shot is within Harden's range. This is one of the toughest covers in the entire league.
Done against Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Chris Dunn picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Randall, a screen on Harden. Harden against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for McDaniels. No problems knocking that one down.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Leonard against Randall. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
To the paint. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges. This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Edwards, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Unloads from 13. Leonard, no luck. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards inside. Dunn covering. Edwards no good. Powell for three. Laces one from 3.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Six seconds left in the game. Leonard inside, and so Minnesota takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Guard matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Pure from three-point range.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. From downtown, fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Edwards. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here are the Lakers. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. James, outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Gobert with it. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And the shot's good. Edwards has got 5 now. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Doncic, good.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Doncic. Misses the fadeaway inside. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Back to Randle. Pass to McDaniels. Now Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Here's James from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Randall. Minnesota again missing. Outside Vanderbilt. Vincent right side. They set the pick. The drive by Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
To the inside. Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Anthony Edwards, Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Edwards, no good. The Lakers lead by 4. Vanderbilt, the pass to Vincent. Finney Smith, a screen. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. He can't get it to go. Good D by Finney Smith. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt, and James is subbed in for Vincent. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Oh, Gobert goes up and brings it down. RJ displaying at a faster pace, work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Hachimura covering. Conley against Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. And Conley is good for 3. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves. And Minnesota making a change here. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to James. Kicks it to Doncic. And again, the Lakers, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 54 seconds left in the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Doncic, good.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Randall. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Hachimura. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Conley looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Lakers on top, up by 6. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Hayes with a screen. Pulls up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 9.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Edwards finds Randall. And here's McDaniels. Back to Randall. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. It's Hayes with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Hayes. No points so far. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic against Conley. Hachimura from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Randall, good.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
And here's Edwards outside. The triple hits for Edwards.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hachimura outside. That three's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Randall. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Randall's got 8.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Reeves. Nails it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Randall outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Edwards. Doncic grabs the miss.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Reeves. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Right side, Alexander Walker. Edwards looking it over. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Doncic. Pass to James. And here's Reeves outside. He can't hit that time. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
DiVincenzo can't hit. The Lakers lead by 6. James outside. Out to the right wing. Shot from the low post is good.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Minot can't get it to go. Hachimura from long range. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Edwards. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Here's Edwards. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Wow. Edwards almost almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Here's James. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Outside McDaniels. Sinks it from distance. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off, keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
Here's Edwards. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
And it's James inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a rally. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
matchup.
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see. Which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest?
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot manning the middle. It's good.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Outside Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to Dunn. A shot by Harden, wide open. Sinks the 15-footer. Harden's got his second basket.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden so good at finding available space from that distance.
When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brett, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Outside Leonard. Holmgren with the steal. Right side Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden with the defensive effort.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Leonard. And here is Zubac. Powell for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Wallace has checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Los Angeles, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Zubac. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Dunn. Now here's Williams. Knocks it loose. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Powell. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Harden, that's good.
Harden will put you on some skates if you aren't careful.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Dort, left side. And that one is hammered home.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Clippers moving the ball around. Nobody near Leonard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Leonard. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
We've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 3. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it 1 step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. The Clippers also changing it up. Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Simmons passes to Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, Simmons. 5 to shoot. And they double up Simmons. Jones, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Wants to get it over to Dort, and does. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all evened up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Outside, Jones. Zubac with the screen for Simmons. Down low. Zubac against Hartenstein. Zubac kicks to Dunn. Hands it from downtown. Dunn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Here's Coffey. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Dort. And he lays it straight in.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Wallace looking for an opening. Fades and shoots. And that one comes up a bit short. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Clippers on top, up by 4. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5. The Thunder shooting their first free throw this game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Holmgren with a screen on Powell. Clock at 6. Williams against Powell. Williams, that's good. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Zubac. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Leonard inside, working on Holmgren. Puts it up from 17, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 11 points.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Leonard against Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Dunn. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Williams finds Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. He had a nice open look right there. Dort's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Zubac, a screen on Caruso. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. From deep, And the Thunder another three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Leonard from three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Leonard. The three. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 22 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Thunder lead by one. We're going to step aside for just a second. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Alex Caruso out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Williams finds Caruso. Count it.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Leonard, no luck.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. To the paint, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Clippers trail by 6. Here's Leonard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Leonard's got 24.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunn kicks to Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
It's so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Here's Leonard to tie it up. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Dort. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Harden finds Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And this could be the old hack-a-shack strategy here. We're seeing this more and more in the NBA, making a poor free throw shooter come through at the line.
And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Leonard. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Thunder. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win.